What's up? It's been a while since I did a video. And, I'm like, let me do this video. So listen in. I say, a photo on my phone of a buck, back in October, in 2023. As a reminder, that I need to find the book, I'm buying. And all of a sudden, today, I'm visiting a bookstore, and I come across the book. Well, just unexpectedly. And I'm about to show it to you. So, I read the first chapter today, and it had me laughing. It was really an eye-opener. Wow. We spend so much time, worrying about the little things in life. Or petty stuff. Why are you worrying about that person not paying their bill? Or what? Or why is someone worried about you not answering their phone call? Just little stuff. Okay, you not answering that phone call because you're busy. You at work. Whatever the reason is. People have a life, So, the book, the first chapter, just reading that, it was very interesting. It had me laughing. Wow. And, it made me think, about, excuse me, it made me think about, okay, some things you just need to leave, alone and not concern yourself with it. So, for example, I used to concern myself with people having an opinion or thinking about, me and my hearing condition. And I used to be afraid, how you go from talking all the time, being a motivational speaker, to just being quiet. Okay. You just observing, just listening. And sometimes I may have that fear. Okay, just talking, in the pictures. Oh my gosh. It's I don't want to do that, because I know if I do that, I have to break barriers. And sometimes, when it comes to breaking barriers, you feel that pressure. You have to stand up, not only for yourself, but for other people. And that sometimes be scary. So, by reading, the first chapter of the book, you know, just opened my eyes like, you know what? I can do this. I can do it. You know, I can do this. Like, you know, I got what it takes. And I'm moving forward with it. And it's a challenge. You know, every day, you know, we face challenges. And it's a lesson in it. And you have to ask yourself, what is the challenge you're trying to teach me? So, like, you have to think, like, okay, I'm thinking. Most times you have to sit with yourself and be like, okay, conversate with yourself, me, myself, and I. Use I or point to yourself. You know, people always say, you know, it's a problem talking to yourself. No, it's not. You know, most times when you talk to yourself, you actually find the answer to your problems. And that is true. So, I know I used to say that my page was going to be private, but now it's open. You know, I don't even care. If you want to learn about me, fine. You know, but don't tell me how to tie my shoes, because you never walked in my shoes. And that's for everyone. You know, don't go around telling everyone how to tie their shoes, or, you know, how they should do things. No, you never walked their shoes. And even if, you know, there's some similarities, you know, about life paths, that's fine. But that person did not ask you for any, you know, feedback, advice, anything. So, you know, you just have to, sometimes you just have to listen to what they have to say. You know, sometimes people just need a vent, you know, chat. You know, like, okay, they just need you to listen. You know, oftentimes, you know, people, you know, they not comfortable with, you know, hearing themselves. And that's fine, that's okay. Why? Because it's not our life, it's their life. So, you know, I'm just, you know, doing this video because it's been a while. But I'm good. You know, it's just, I've been busy. Goodness, just trying to do the social media, but I've been so busy, you know, just been breaking barriers there, you know, stepping outside of my comfort zone. Oh my goodness, that is hard sometimes. But I'm challenging myself, and it's what, you know, helped me grow. And I love it. And, you know, I love it, you know, for myself, for my growth. And, you know, when you challenge yourself, you know, opportunities present themselves, doors open, like, oh my goodness, like, you know, and I love it for myself. So, trust the process and reserve some of your giver apps. You know, reserve for the important things. Bye-bye.